Hi, everybody. Okay, so I want to cover this episode because I've been watching everything and I try to watch everything in order, and I watched episode 5666 and 5667, and I was waiting for 5668, which is the one I'm covering today because the description was um Bill proves his love for Katie by giving her a expensive and sparkly gift. So I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna propose. No, but it was still good. I was like, oh man, because I tried to do the math in my head and I go, okay, when did they get married? And then I kind of, and then of course you know that they have to get engaged before that, so then you can kind of backtrack. And I was like, when did they get married? I mean, the character, you know what I mean? So, but I was wrong, but it was so good. Okay, so I have to give you a bit of context so I don't just drop the information on you. Okay, so the story is the Logan sisters, Brooke and Donna, don't really trust Bill because everybody calls him Dollar Bill Spencer. And also, okay, so that's part of it. But then also, he came from New York to LA to do some business or something. And so she was worried that as soon as the business was over, he'd leave. And he said, that's not happening. I wouldn't do that. And then and then the following episode, she found a DVD or something, and then she watched the DVD. And then he got pissed. I mean, really pissed. Because he said, you know, it was private, so why did you watch that? And she's like, I had to know the truth. And then he says, and if anything's going to happen with us, we have to trust each other. And then that's when he gave her the pair of diamond earrings. I mean, they were lovely, but I thought it was going to be a ring, so I was slightly disappointed. But I was like, okay, they're going for the slow burn because I figured this out. Like it took a couple episodes for me to figure this out. I always thought that because of the dialogue that they didn't really like the character Katie, but they they like Heather Tom and the character of Katie because whenever she does a big event, it's really huge. I mean, huge. I mean, I saw the first wedding and how it was in her neighborhood, and yes, I did cry. I cried tears, but tears of happiness. So I was like, wow, okay, they did it all up because, and I really think that they would have had the wedding anywhere she wanted to go because Bill talked about, and even his friends joked to him, man, you have money. I thought you were going to get married somewhere exotic. And he says, that was my plan, but Katie wanted this. And it was still the sweetest wedding I've ever seen. But yeah, so, um, okay. So then we have that going on. The B storyline, because you have to have the B storyline, is Jackie Maroney and Owen got married, have been married for a little bit, right? And she is jealous, kind of Steffi's budding friendship with Owen because she thinks that he's going to cheat on her with her, and also that Steffi is going to dig her claws into him and take him away from her, right? Okay, so, but that didn't happen because Steffi, they were on Nick's boat. And the reason they were on the boat in the first place was because Owen needed to get some sketches or something. And they decided to take the boat out for a spin in the marina. And Nick, when he found out, Nick is played by Jack Wagner, by the way. Okay, so when Nick finds out, he's pissed off at Owen, right? But then he says, Steffi had permission from Bridget, and Bridget Forrester and Nick are married, right? And then also, their the aunt and niece, so their family. Okay, so then what happened is Steffi wanted to get back in the water because they took a little swim or something. And Steffi wanted to get back in the water, and Owen didn't. So they kind of fought, but not fought. But then Steffi hit her head, became like, she wasn't breathing. So then he had to save her life. And Jackie, when he came back, Jackie was worried that he fell in love with Steffi. But he said, no, it made me think about what I have with you and that I don't want to lose it. So it's like really sweet. It's like a great episode. Great episode. So I definitely recommend it. It's from 2009, and like I said, it's episode 5668. So there you go. Bye, guys.